Belinda Coulihan. I'm a proud Bidgera woman from Charleville. I am currently a school principal and I work in the southeast region at Nerang State School. I always knew from a very early age that I wanted to be a teacher and help children that were like me. I worked at the Aboriginal and Islander Independent School in Brisbane and I did that for about 6 years. Then I decided I wanted a little bit more and I joined Education Queensland. My first posting was in Doomadgee. It's where I learnt a lot about myself and my resilience and my want to improve the quality of education for all children. Going all over far north Queensland, North Queensland, Metro and now Southeast region has certainly given me that background to be able to do that. Nerang has roughly 270 children. We have a very multicultural cohort and we work with each and every one of them and their family to make sure that we get desired outcomes for all of them. One thing that inspires me about the Equity and Excellence strategy is the fact that it has been a collaborative process across the state. I think that's important because it gives each and every one of us as principals and as teachers and as school staff a part of the ownership around that policy. I think it keeps us as a department more unified and more connected to our goals, which at the end of the day is to improve student outcomes and make sure our children are ready for the workforce and for life after school. I think it gives a renewed hope and a renewed vision for our First Nations children and our First Nation educators, and that's very important.
My name's Rhonda Daylight and I teach here at Nerang Primary School. My mum's family is from Stradbroke Island, so Noonuckle, and my dad's family is from out near Dalby Way, so Yarrawa. It was a bit difficult growing up because we weren't aware of our culture. As I've grown older, wanting to find out about my background, and I guess that's what makes it tricky for the kids here at school because they may not necessarily know what their background is.
So at Nerang we have developed a Barna Jarjum's framework and we look at all aspects of the children. Their teaching, their learning, their social, their emotional, and they participate in weekly lessons. And it's a good way to make a start at understanding culture within our framework of Nerang State School.
It's great when I can have all of the group together and we're a proud mob and we get together and showcase our culture to everyone, and the children just absolutely love it. When they leave here, what they can take away from that, knowing that they were here together as a very small group of First Nations children, and hopefully that extends to when they leave school and they're proud to be able to do that. And I guess for other schools that they can see what we're doing here on a small scale that could be done on a bigger scale, and each child who is a First Nations child is proud of who they are and where their family and that come from. So hopefully it has a big impact.